What is up, YouTube? Hope you guys having a wonderful day. I wanted to stop by and make another relatable content video that I've been meaning to even drop or even talk about, and that's what a lot of people are going through right now, and that's burning out. I'm not gonna lie. I used to fantasize and use pain as a badge of honor. I used to want to be this so-called Sigma male where I wanted to be like a lone wolf and do my own thing until I realized and matured enough and went through some experiences to see that that's not, healthy mentally, and it's not gonna, push me into where I want to be as a person or a human being. Excuse me. One of the things I've noticed about working 7 days a week, 8 hour shifts, is that I feel mentally exhausted. I feel so mentally exhausted where I question myself, I question my life, and I question everything around me. Sometimes I even lie to myself, telling telling myself that, if this person can do it, I can do it. If this person can make, 80K, 100K, I can do it. But the thing that I fail to realize is that this person may work in my department, but they have a different job compared to the job that I do. And their job is less physically demanding. My job is very physically demanding. It's almost if like I'm going to work out. And it's not really working out. It's more I forgot the work. I forgot the type of exercise where you're just repeatedly doing the same motion until you start to feel burn. CrossFit. My job is equivalent to CrossFit, and that's factory work. I work in a automotive factory where I am constantly moving with steel toe boots, hearing loud noises, and picking up heavy automotive parts on a constant basis. And it's depressing. It's miserable, depressing, and you work around people that you just wouldn't be around outside of work or even want to talk to be honest with you. And it's nothing against these people. It's just that me as a person, I just know where I belong and who I can hang out with and talk to. I just know that there's just certain individuals we just won't ever get along, but we're cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just what it is. And being in this type of environment, I was like blindsided by the fact that it was new to me. So, when things are new, especially as a kid, you kind of just want to keep exploring, learning new things. And my my curiosity, my ego got the best of me, right? I found out something that I wasn't supposed to find out, and my ego um, got really hurt, really bad, working this type of job. There'll be another video, another story, but I just want to throw that little, preview in there. And, as time goes on, you'll start to realize that what kind of job requires you to put in 60, 70, 80 hours a week just to get paid 1,000, 1,300, 1,500. And then, you're supposed to act like this isn't a big deal and this is an easy job. Anybody could do it. Anybody could do it. A wise man once said, if a job requires more physically, if a job is more physically demanding, just know that anybody could do it. In this world, the mind is really the true value when it comes to a job. And that's also another video I plan on dropping soon. And yeah, it's it's a very physically demanding job. It's very miserable. It's very depressing. You'll learn a lot about life and people being in this type of setting. And unfortunately, well, it's a curse and a blessing. The curse is that I work in a very physically demanding department, and the blessing is that work is always available. And that's why I always try to slow down. I remember my first year working this job, I took it as like a workout every single day. I was so motivated to endure the pain and, test my limits to see what I was capable of. Until after 2 years and 5 months later, I realized what was my limit. And my limit was buying a brand new pair of boots and then breaking them in about 2 months in. And I realized real soon that my soles and my boots were gone because I have no, cushion for the impact of me moving so much on hard surfaces, hard concrete ground. My body and my joints and my tendons were taking a beating every single day I went to work. There were even days where I just wanted to stay in the bathroom and do nothing. Sometimes I just wanted to just stare into my phone screen or just look in the mirror and question myself, like, why did I put myself into this concentration camp, this prison, this money prison, all for what? Stability, for the cost of my mental health and my body. And it just keeps going. And the worst part is I continue to work at this job to this day as I make this video. I plan on quitting by the end of the year. But every single day I go into this job, I feel like I'm ready to get fired. But see, here's the crazy part. They don't want to fire nobody. That's also another video. I've been trying to get fired for the longest. And when I say fired, I'm talking about like I'm doing the bare minimum when I show up to work. I hide in the bathroom. I be talking mad disrespectful to people that, I just have like this slight, you know, feeling that they're being, they're trying to walk all over me. I don't care who it is. I'm just it's a mentally, emotionally draining job. I'm at a point at where I'm broken. I'm so broken to where it's almost if like I got Stockholm syndrome. For anybody who don't know what that is, you have it's where you've been kidnapped, and for the amount of abuse that the kidnapper has put you through, you have sympathy for this kidnapper. Like you have empathy out of nowhere because your brain is rationalizing, saying that, oh, it's not the kidnapper's fault that he's thrown his abuse to me. It's the person so and so did this or that. That's why, like it's really stupid. And I'm not trying to call myself stupid. I'm just saying it's very real. And the whole dilemma with Gen Z doesn't want to work because I'm a Gen Z. And it's not that Gen Z doesn't want to work. We're tired of burning out. We're tired of falling for the trap. We're tired of walking into a web and expecting to get some in the web just to get tangled up and get teared up by this spider. You know what I'm saying? Like it's oh man. I don't want to. I don't want to speak too much of it. Most people understand where I'm coming from, and it's horrible. It's so horrible. I just want to start a. I just want to get out of the rat race, and I will do anything by any means to get out the rat race. And one of the solutions, well, this is the only solution, is to work for companies like Facebook, YouTube, Amazon. If you manage to work with these companies and start your own business, and you know what you're doing, or you're paying the right people to keep you afloat, you will be in better condition than you are right now working a physically demanding job that will tear you up and spit you out like you never existed, just so you can get by. Not survive, get by. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys later.